Hold on to your phone, because what you're about to read is one of those stories that makes you blink twice and say, wait, what just happened? This drama has everything: betrayal, secrets, possible lies, and a boxing legend caught in the middle. The internet is in flames, and people can't stop talking about it. It all started when some serious gossip leaked from inside Remy Ma's inner circle, and it's got everyone wondering, is Claressa Shields, yes, the undefeated boxing champ, not who she says she is? We're not talking about shady sponsorships or sketchy messages here. This is a whole identity twist that could flip her career upside down. Here's the setup. Remy Ma, who has been dealing with rumors about her husband Papoose's late-night training sessions with Claressa, just dropped a bomb. According to what she claims to have found, documents, screenshots, and even private medical info, Claressa may have been assigned male at birth. Whether that's true or not, Remy seems convinced, and she's not staying quiet about it. The internet, of course, went wild. Group chats blew up, TikTok sleuths dug through old footage, and Twitter turned into a full-on debate stage. Hashtags like #RemyLeaks trended for hours. Suddenly, everyone had an opinion, and a theory. So how did we get here? Back in May, Papoose was spotted at a private gym in Detroit, Claressa's hometown. He booked a 4-day training session with her. That's not too strange, he's into boxing. But there were no cameras, no press, and no Remy Ma. People who were there said the energy between them didn't feel like just coaching. One trainer said it looked more like flirtation than focus. Then came hotel records, allegedly showing Papoose booked a luxury suite under his legal name with a guest listed as C.S. That's when Remy apparently hired a private investigator. The receipts didn't lie. Champagne, blackout curtains, and a jacuzzi? That's a little more than recovery after sparring. And it gets deeper. One source close to Remy claimed she found a folder on Papoose's laptop labeled CS Notes. Inside were what looked like therapy records, pre-surgery documents, and a letter from a gender clinic. Remy allegedly screen-recorded everything before it was deleted and confronted Papoose. His answer? I didn't ask questions. I was inspired by her strength. That's when things exploded. Remy didn't stay quiet. Rumors say she leaked the files herself using a fake name, Pun's Widow, and sent them to a gossip blog. The post was taken down fast after legal threats, but not before it was saved, reshared, and turned into TikToks. 2 days later, Claressa stepped in front of cameras with her lawyer by her side. She denied all the claims, said the documents were fake, and told the world, I don't need to prove anything. I win because I train harder, not because I'm built different. Mic drop. But if you know Remy Ma, you know she doesn't back down quietly. Word on the street is she's planning a sit-down interview, maybe with Angie Martinez or even Tasha K. If that happens, buckle up, because more secrets could spill. Meanwhile, Papoose has gone silent. He deleted his social media, pulled down his latest song, and was last seen attending a men's emotional healing retreat. No comment, no posts, just gone. To make things even messier, someone claiming to be Claressa's old training partner came forward, saying she always avoided changing in front of other women and insisted on showering alone. Coincidence? Maybe. Or maybe not. At this point, we have more questions than answers. Did Papoose really know? Was Remy actually betrayed, or is this all payback for her own rumored cheating scandal? And what's the truth about Claressa's past? Whatever happens next, this story is far from over. And if the whispers about that mysterious rehab visit are true, the next chapter might be even crazier than the last. Alright, let's take a deep breath because this next part, it takes the chaos to a whole new level. So here's what happened. An anonymous nurse posted on Reddit, because of course, where else, saying that Claressa Shields, the undefeated boxing champ, secretly checked into a private mental health clinic in upstate New York. But here's the twist, she allegedly used the name Clarence Shell. That's right. Clarence instead of Claressa, and Shell being a not-so-subtle version of Shields. The nurse said it was a short stay, just 2 days, but long enough to raise suspicions. According to her, even though Claressa wore a hoodie, sunglasses, and tried to stay low-key, her presence was hard to miss. She walked like a fighter, the nurse claimed. But she looked terrified, like she was running from something. That one detail has everyone talking. Why would someone who promotes strength and confidence need to hide their identity? While Claressa was off the radar, Remy Ma was allegedly digging deeper. Word is she contacted a Miami plastic surgeon, asking if anyone with the initial CS had been a client between 2014 and 2017. The clinic didn't say much, they cited patient privacy laws, but somehow, a receipt surfaced online. A $47,000 payment for what appeared to be gender-affirming surgery. No names, just the initial CS. The date? 1 year before Claressa's Olympic debut. Now hold up. We're not here to confirm anything. But the internet grabbed that detail and ran with it. If this document is real, it raises serious questions about Claressa's past and whether she's been keeping something major under wraps. As if that wasn't enough, Papoose posted a cryptic Instagram story. It was just a black screen with the song Bad Religion by Frank Ocean playing in the background. Fans immediately started analyzing every lyric, wondering if it was a subtle apology or a sign that he knew everything and accepted Claressa anyway. From there, the online battle lines were drawn. Some people stood with Remy, others defended Claressa, and a third group said everyone was hiding something. One tweet that went viral read, "If Papoose knew the whole story and stayed anyway, that man's loyalty is next level scary." Even Cardi B got involved, briefly. She tweeted, and later deleted, "Y'all really out here acting like TSA agents for people's gender. Worry about your own man before he ends up in her DMs too." Meanwhile, a hacker group known as the Undercard dropped surveillance footage of Papoose and Claressa walking into a late-night spa together. No audio, no timestamp, just silence. But that didn't stop TikTok and YouTube from spinning theories and analyzing their body language like FBI agents. Then came Remy's next move. She showed up to a public event in Atlanta with a folder clearly labeled "Legal Notice, Shields." When asked if she planned to sue or press charges, she just smiled and said, "Deception has consequences. Nobody messes with my husband without dealing with me." Now let's be real, Remy isn't innocent here. There have been rumors about her own affair with rapper Easy the Block Captain. So, some people think this isn't about truth or identity, it's about heartbreak and revenge. Maybe she didn't care about Claressa's past until it started affecting her marriage. And the latest twist? Claressa has reportedly filed for a restraining order against Remy, citing harassment and threats. That's a serious move, especially considering Remy has a history, including time in prison for a past altercation. If all that wasn't enough, a leaked voice memo from Papoose's old iPad is making the rounds. In it, Claressa allegedly says, "I didn't hide my story out of shame. I just knew people wouldn't understand. They don't want truth, they want labels." And Papoose? He replies, "You're a woman in my eyes. That's all that matters." So here we are. A love triangle, a career at risk, and secrets spilling faster than anyone can control. This isn't just drama, it's a whole cultural storm. And if even a fraction of it turns out to be true, the world of boxing, hip-hop, and internet gossip will never be the same. Let's just start here. No one needs to know how we got to this point. We're here now, and that's all that matters. Take a second. Let it sink in. Because what's happening right now? It's the kind of thing that turns the internet upside down. The question everybody's asking, was that a confession we just heard? Did Papoose choose love over honesty, or did he help cover up something huge that could shake an entire sport and wreck his marriage? Whatever the answer, the internet didn't wait. The public had already made up its mind. It all kicked off when Remy Ma leaked a recording. In the middle of the night, 2:03 a.m., to be exact, someone using a throwaway account dropped the audio on X, formerly Twitter. 9 minutes later, it had over 1.2 million views. People weren't holding back. The comments were wild. Fans said Papoose sounded like he'd risk everything to protect Claressa's secret. Remy Ma didn't stay quiet. She clapped back with, "Run me my revenge. This isn't even drama anymore, it's war." Claressa Shields' legal team immediately responded. They sent out a cease and desist letter, saying the audio was edited, illegally recorded, and violated multiple privacy laws. They didn't stop there, lawsuits were threatened, targeting not just Remy and Papoose but anyone sharing the clip. As for Papoose, he disappeared from the spotlight. Deleted everything. No posts. No interviews. No explanations. Until TMZ caught him outside a juice bar in Brooklyn. He looked exhausted. When a reporter asked if he and Remy were still together, all he said was, "Right now, I'm just trying to breathe." But it didn't end there. Things got worse. A retired Olympic coach came forward on an anonymous podcast and dropped a bombshell. He claimed that, during Claressa's pre-Olympic testing, there were quiet concerns, missing documents, medical forms that didn't match, and hush-hush conversations. According to him, officials chose to ignore it all because she was their best hope for gold. That single soundbite? It spread like wildfire. Social media users started digging up old fight footage, comparing her body in slow motion, looking at photos side by side, analyzing facial features like they were scientists. It became a full-blown internet investigation. Then came the real shocker, a reported emergency meeting by the Women's Boxing Regulatory Committee. A group that rarely goes public suddenly reopened Claressa's file. Translation? They're officially reviewing her eligibility. And if they find one document that's fake or one timeline that doesn't line up, Claressa could lose it all: titles, endorsements, medals, everything. And let's not act like this is about fairness. For Remy Ma, this isn't justice, it's revenge. This wasn't just about her marriage falling apart. She went after Claressa's name, her image, her entire legacy. This wasn't a breakup. It was a takedown. Fans are split right down the middle. Team Remy is saying she did what any woman would, called out betrayal, defended her home, and reminded everyone she's not to be played with. Meanwhile, Claressa's supporters are rallying behind her. They say she's a warrior, someone who rose from nothing, and this witch hunt is just a distraction from her greatness. Even Nicki Minaj weighed in with a now-deleted tweet: "Everyone loves you when you're winning. But let a rumor drop, and suddenly, you're a headline." And if you think this is over, think again. Insiders say Netflix is already working on a documentary called Gloves Off: The Claressa Shields Files. It's said to include dramatic reenactments, legal breakdowns, and even an interview with someone claiming to have known her before the fame, as a boy named CJ. That could either be a straight-up lie, or the last piece in a story that's spiraling fast. So here we are. A marriage has collapsed. A champion's truth is under fire. Private moments have been turned into viral content, and the internet refuses to look away. Now we ask you, was Claressa hiding who she really is, or just protecting a personal truth? Did Papoose lie to save his relationship, or simply fall for someone he couldn't explain? And is Remy Ma a woman scorned, or someone who just set fire to everything on purpose? One thing's for sure, this isn't the end. Rumor has it a tell-all is coming. And if even half of what we've seen so far makes it into print, everybody's secrets are going to surface. And this is Pop Links.